my point on that being is that you have Turkey, which is a country of 80 million people plus, and obviously unemployment is rampant, and then with Iceland being in their own financial difficulty, if they are permitted to join the EU, and they will need financial assistance, is that not going to curtail financial assistance to other countries? Let's say, for example, Ireland, if we have to take on such a massive project. Do you understand what I'm referring to?
Can you imagine how the Germans and the Dutch felt in 1972 when Ireland joined the EU?
Ireland isn't 80 million people. We're that size, Turkey.
But the issue, the enlargement of the European Union is not just something in economic terms. It's something in political terms. It's something in historic terms. I mean, Peter gave you a very, very brief overview of what happens in enlargement. And I've been involved from the inside of enlargement. It's a long, tortuous process. Okay, because you start off, the barrier is set. Can you join? Can you not join? Okay. What happens after that then is that each of the individual areas has got to be negotiated down to the final letter, okay, to make sure that you have this equality, because a new member state joining has got the same rights and obligations as an old member state that joined in 1957. Okay? So you can't just say that you put different obligations on a new member state than you have in an old member state, because, as I said earlier, the European Union is a joining of equal member states. Okay? So what you do in the process of the enlargement negotiations is you make sure that everybody is happy with the final result. Okay? Now, obviously, the European Union is also about solidarity, and it's also about richer member states being prepared to finance poorer member states, as indeed happened in 1973 when Ireland joined the European Union. At that point in time, I'm sure Peter has figures that better than I have, I think that the average income per capita in Ireland was about 60% of the EU average. Okay?
120 at the moment.
So what's happened is that Ireland has come up the scale, if you wish, on EU averages. So now Ireland is in a situation which perhaps the Germans and the Dutch were in 1972 when they were looking at this small poor country on the western seaboard and said, well, will we let this country join or not? Of course there are politics involved, of course there are economics involved, but there's more than that. There is the idea of a Europe, there is the idea that you will never again have any more wars. There are all these concepts which come into play, and it's not just simply about cent and euro. It's about a bigger concept. It's about a part of us being European as people. And that's sorry, yeah, speech.